Hey, we're going to take a look at this CUG portable coffee grinder. We thought it would be awesome for camping. It's made in Taiwan, and it's really neat. It's very cute. It fits in just like this, and then it's got a lid, and then it comes out like that, and it kind of locks into place, just like that. So there's a setting here. It goes from 1, which is the finest grind, to 13, which is the thickest grind. So we're going to do a little demo here. Put some coffee beans in the top. Put on the lid. And we're going to have it set to 13. And we're going to try grinding up the coffee. So we use this for camping and for travel as well. If you want to bring like pour over, you can have super good coffee in your room, which is pretty rare. Now this is going to come out really, really coarse. So it's a really coarse grind. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it down to 5 and grind a little more coffee. So that's 5. It's much finer grind. So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to switch it right down to 1. It's got a burr grinder inside. You can really feel it crunching. So obviously, the finer the grind, the longer it takes to grind your coffee. So that's done. So now that's just like a powder. So now we're going to compare it to our Breville Express burr grinder at the finest setting at 1 and see what the difference is. So let's compare. So this is the coarse grind. That's a really coarse grind. That's very, very coarse. But you could use that in a French press or something. It would be perfect. You could also use this in a French press, though, I would say. But this is like the medium, and I would say that's pretty good too. That's about like what when you buy ground coffee in the store. That's about what it is usually. This is the 1 grind. It's very, very powdery. You could certainly make espresso with that. It's very good. And then this is the one from our really fancy espresso machine. And this is definitely a finer grind than this, but it's pretty close, to be honest. And the Breville Express does a crazy job on the grinder. It's probably the most expensive part of the machine. You can kind of see how it powders away. But this is definitely good for a manual grinder. It does a good job. So we're gonna make a little coffee now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm setting it to about number 5. Get that medium grind. We're going to use the coffee percolator that we use camping, and it takes a good amount of beans, so I'm just going to fill it right up. I'm just going to dump it in the basket here. We have another video showing how to use one of these properly if you'd like to check that out. Dump it in, let it perk. I think the percolator has the most satisfying sound of all the coffee makers.
Coffee.
And this is our French press. We're going to show this as well. This is probably one of the better travel methods, because all you need is boiling water to let it brew. Although, for this little test, I didn't let it brew long enough at all. So it's a bit weak.
It's not strong enough.
Also, however, we're used to the espresso machine, which makes really, really strong coffee. So I always think coffee's weak. This might be fine for people who don't drink espresso every day.
Not bad.
You'll see there's like no grounds because we ground it properly. Yep.